Blender, I'm going to create a, it's not really complex, but it's got a bit to it, structure. And then I'm going to look at automatically deleting the edges that I don't want. You'll see what I mean. So I'm at the point where I've created my slightly awkward object. Right now this looks like 4 separate blocks. I want it to be a single object. So I need to select certain vertices and try and delete them. So we're in edge select, which is what I want. So if I go into wireframe, and let's see how far. So now I don't think there's any way that I can say to this, okay, you know what I want. I want a single object, single integral object. I don't think it can understand what I mean by that. So I'm going to have to apply those kind of rules myself. So I go to select that one. So it's orange. Then from now on, Shift. And I think that's about all of the non-natural lines, as it were. Everything else can justify its place. Press X, and edges, and those are all gone. When we come back to, if I select that, then my old hobby horse of, yeah, but let's not worry about that. So final view is Z solid. Oh, I'm missing a face. Okay, so here a face says, goodness, okay, so I need to select some vertices now. Not really sure how I got to that position, but I did. Z and wireframe. So for this then we're going to go to vertex select. We got that one selected, and that, etc. I'll stop saying and that. So that's one plane that's deserving of an F. See what happens? F. Okay. And if I go back to edit mode, if I go back to the solid view, what have we got now? So the bottom's looking fine, and I want to do the same thing up top. So again, we're in vertex mode, vertex select. So pick that one, and then everything else is a shift. Interestingly, not sure I need to do those intermediate ones, but leave it as is. Okay, and with all of those selected, and that plane should be created now, and evidently has. Let's test that by going into Z, W, and seeing if we have a dot. Do we have a dot? I must be doing so. The reason we don't have a dot is because I don't have face selected. There we go. Okay. And the last one we're missing is the back. We don't have something. We don't evidently have something for the back. That feels a bit weird. Let's do a Z and an S. But it is the case that we don't have a back for the S. So I'm not sure how I managed to do that. Still in edit mode. So in fact, let's just try selecting the selecting the vertex. Let's try selecting the vertices. Start again, and now a shift and drag, and a shift and drag. No, I don't want you. And that one. And then from there, if I can do an F, it understands what I mean. F. And that looks pretty solid. Thanks.